Greetings YouTube, Baraki3 here, once again with an action figure review. This time I have another kaiju. Me and these kaiju, you know. I love my kaiju. So, now I got another review. And this review, as I promised in the last video, is over Bandai Creations Destroyah! Destroyah! I love it. I love saying that word, just Destroyah. It's great. Who doesn't like that? Destroyah! But anyways, Bandai Creations figure, and it's actually really nice. It is. It's a great figure. So, let's do articulation first. This part of the tail, right here. 3 to the 60. So if you wants to grab a monster by the throat from behind, be like, gotcha. That would be cool. Wings, just go back and forth. So if you want more shelf room, you can just pow, push them back. These little arms here. 360 if you can maneuver them away from the legs. I really don't want to paint scuff this figure. Let me see if I can do it. Yes, I can. Awesome. I mean, I can do it easily with this arm, but this arm's not as easy. The legs could go 360, but there's wings and arms in the way, so it's just like, ugh. But he's kind of fat, so whatever. There are actually more articulation points. Check this out. Little wings 360. That is awesome. They actually bothered with the wings on a Destroyah figure for once. For some reason, I can't get this one to turn like the other one. I don't know, but it's really cool. Now, detail is pretty stinking amazing. He's got all the scratches and stuff on his body and all up under his legs where his other feet are, or whatever those are. His little chest crumply thingy here. His claws look great on his hands. His arms are great. Shoulders great. His face, it's beautiful. Teeth aren't really individually sculpted, they're just kind of etched in there. But, yeah, that's okay on this kind of figure. Now, like, look at his little face spikes. This side of the spikes, it's painted. But, like, on the inside, it's not. It's just, like, the same on the inside as the blackish, browny stuff here. The wings are good. They got all the lines and stuff in them. Back's really done well. It's like, all the battle scars and things are just all on this figure. That's great. Paint job's pretty cool. I'm not sure it's entirely accurate. I think this was a much brighter color, if I'm not mistaken. And his eyes, I think, were a different color. That doesn't really bother me. I think that looks cool. So, whatever. Yeah, I actually really love my Destroyah figure. I really do. It's my first Destroyah. And I think it's really awesome. I got him at CVS with my Mechagodzilla, and that's the history of how I bought him. So now let's get into the history of the character itself. So Destroyah, from Godzilla vs. Destroyah, of course. What else would it be from? And he was actually, like, created by the Oxygen Destroyer, the thing that destroyed the original Godzilla. That created him. Isn't that cool? I think that's awesome. So, like, actually just mutated a bunch of little organisms, and they fused into, like, these crab things. I have one of the crabs, but it's, like, that big. So it actually scales well with him. I don't want to show it to you because its head kind of came off, and I haven't hot glued it back on yet. Because I don't have any hot glue, and I need to get some. But whatever. Maybe I'll show it to you later. I'll scale it up with something else, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you remind me. Because I'm really forgetful. But, okay. So that's history, and he was, you know, fought burning Godzilla and whatnot. So now let's do some scalizing. And first for scaling, I'm going to do the kaiju he fought, burning Godzilla. Now, you probably already saw this scaling if you watched the last review, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty accurate, so that's really good. It's good scaling. Destroy is bigger, and that's how it should be. Now, let's scale him with a monster I haven't scaled anyone with yet. King Kong, from Peter Jackson's King Kong. Now, that looks pretty good. You know, I'm going by Japanese kaiju King Kong height standards, not the 33 feet one, or however big he was. It's just like, I can see this fight happening. I can see King Kong losing, but I can see it happening. Scaling's okay, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. King Kong might need to be a little shorter. Yeah, that's good to me. And one more monster. How about King Ghidorah? This is kind of hard to have them both in the same place because they both have these huge wings. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, Destroyah is much bigger than King Ghidorah here. Wow, I did not expect that. I expected them to be maybe the same height. Wow, I haven't actually really compared them, now that I think about it. I don't think they've actually ever even been this close to each other. I need to play with my toys more often. Get your nose. Okay. So, I believe that's everything. So if you find a Destroyah, you should totally have a Destroyah action figure. If you don't like this one, that's fine. I'm giving this one 5 stars just because I really like the design on this Destroyah. I've seen other Destroyah figures that are also really good, but most of them don't have the little wings sticking out. Lots of them, like, there's one that has the wings just like part of the body, just like pulled down to the side, and that's the dumb part about that figure. It's also shorter. But the only thing that bothers me is that its wings are at its side. I really like this one for the wings and the paint job. So, yeah, that's Bandai Creations Destroyah. And I hope you all have a good life. So, see ya. I'm gonna eat you.